3 facts about feedback that you didn't know. Number 1. He is one of 2 exceptions to the principle that transformations are not full-blown aliens due to retaining Ben's personality, memories, and consciousness, the other being Ghost Freak. Number 2. Due to his DNA being absent from the codon stream during Double or Nothing, Albedo is unable to turn into feedback. Similarly, Mad Ben does not have feedback available in his Omnitrix. However, it is unknown if Bad Ben or Benzaro each have feedback available in their Omnitrixes. Number 3. Ben 23 had originally named his version of Feedback Plugman, but eventually changed it due to liking the name Feedback better. 3 facts about Bloxx that you didn't know. Number 1. The blocks that his body is made of resemble plastic bricks of the Lego Construction toy brand. Similarly, they are exceptionally durable and painful to step on. Number 2. UK fans of Ben 10 won a Guinness World Record in 2012 after 15,556 people took part in building a huge, life-size Lego statue of Bloxx. Number 3. Many beings in the galaxy consider his home world to be a ghost planet, for there has been no noticeable indigenous life found on his species for millennia now. 3 facts about Gravattack that you didn't know. Number 1. Before his design and name were conceived, his abilities were already created. In the early stages of Omniverse creation, he was named Graviton, not Gravattack. Number 2. The name Kepler, his home planet, is play on Johannes Kepler, who described planetary motion via a set of laws. Number 3. He was considered to appear in the reboot, but did not make the cut because he is too powerful for the Earthbound villains on the show to fight. 3 facts about Shocksquatch that you didn't know. Number 1. He speaks with a Canadian accent because Sasquatches are believed to be from North America in folklore. Electrical and monkey sounds are heard whenever he speaks. He also has a habit of ending his sentences with a. Number 2. He is one of 4 aliens to debut in a special or movie, the others being Way Big, Eon, and Nanomech. The reason why he had to be redesigned for Omniverse was because the crew wanted him to better fit the look of the show and to make sense next to the other aliens. Number 3. He was the last alien in the classic continuity that Man of Action had a part in creating. His name changed 3 times during the production of Heroes United. One of these names was Shock Monkey. Electriciety was another early name that Cartoon Network executive Brienne Jones came up with. This later became the name of Ben 23's equivalent of Shocksquatch. 3 facts about Crashhopper that you didn't know. Number 1. Skurd could give Ben Crashhopper's legs while in human form. However, the legs would be pretty dangerous for Ben's more fragile human form. Number 2. High-altitude jumps are a challenge for him, as seen when he couldn't jump from Kyber's ship. In addition, his legs can be a fatal weakness. This is because if an external force is applied to his leg, it will be blown off. Number 3. He has a hidden feature of shock-absorbing matter inside his head, keeping his organs safe. 3 facts about Ball Weevil that you didn't know. Number 1. Derek J. Wyatt conceived and designed Ball Weevil before his involvement with Omniverse, which also involved conceptualizing its powers. His appearance was influenced by Pokemon. Number 2. Alternate versions of Ball Weevil are depicted generating plasma in various colors. For instance, the plasma produced by 17-year-old mutant Kevin appears as red. Number 3. He originates from the same planet as the Worst, where they serve as a natural solution for sanitation issues. 3 facts about Walkatrout that you didn't know. Number 1. He is the second Piscean alien of the series. His name was coined by Driva. Ben starts using that name in an American Ben Wolf in London. Number 2. A running gag with both him and the Worst is that Ben tends to turn into them during inopportune moments, much like gray matter. A secondary gag is how Walkatrout always needed assistance to get something done. Number 3. Albedo is unable to transform into Walkatrout. Despite this, Derek J. Wyatt drew some art of negative Walkatrout. 3 facts about Pesky Dust that you didn't know. Number 1. Kyber is afraid of Nemunas like Pesky Dust, and considers the dream he was entrapped in during For a Few Brains More to be his worst nightmare. Number 2. A person exposed to his dust may wake up if water is thrown on them while they are sleeping, but they cannot wake up immediately. Number 3. While Kai thinks Pesky Dust is cute, Ben considers his Pesky Dust dangerous and considers nobody to mess with. As an extra tip, his species Nemuna means sleepy in Japanese. 3 facts about the Worst that you didn't know. Number 1. The Worst is one of 4 aliens unlocked by Driba and Blukich. He is Ben's least favorite alien. Number 2. In his first appearance, he shared the same voice as Ben due to the Omnitrix malfunctioning. The out-of-universe reason was because the crew originally did not envision him as a usable alien for later episodes. Number 3. According to Derek J. Wyatt, sharpened Tatanite can possibly break his skin. 3 facts about Kicken Hawk that you didn't know. Number 1. His spinning kick attack somewhat resembles the Tatsumaki Senpuyaku from Street Fighter. Number 2. He went by multiple working names such as Kicken Hawk, Kachicken, Chai-Kicken, Chikicken, and Key-Chicken before his final name was coined by Matt Wayne. Number 3. Liam is not Kicken Hawk's genetic donor, as whenever the Omnitrix detects uncatalogued DNA, it will vocally alert Ben and will disable its functions if it does not get close enough to the subject, which means it would have sampled Liam's DNA when Ben first encountered him. 3 facts about Toepick that you didn't know. Number 1. Ken finds Toepick's face to be so gross that he did not want to turn into him when he received his own Omnitrix. Number 2. From Arc 4 of Omniverse onwards, Toepick replaces Way Big in the opening intro of the show, particularly in the part where the latter initially appeared alongside Shocksquatch, Bloxx, and Crashhopper. Number 3. Benzaro's version of Toepick is not scarier than his other counterparts. 3 facts about Astrodactyl that you didn't know. Number 1. Despite both of them being flying animal-inspired aliens with green energy-related abilities, Astrodactyl is not Gatrot's replacement in Omniverse. Number 2. Alternate versions of Astrodactyl are shown possessing star power in different colors. For example, 17-year-old mutant Kevin's star power is colored red. Number 3. His homeworld Terradino is the first named planet that is home to 2 of Ben's aliens. 3 facts about Bullfrag that you didn't know. Number 1. He is more muscular and developed than other Incursians because most members of the species have very poor diets. Number 2. While he is attracted to Atea, the latter has a strong crush on Bullfrag as well. Although he thinks she is cute, he is not into her personality. Ben blaming the attraction on Bullfrag's DNA is similar to Albedo blaming his cravings for chili fries on Ben's DNA. Number 3. The original idea for his sunglasses were that they were part of his disguise to hide his green eyes. 3 facts about Atomix that you didn't know. Number 1. His abilities are wide-ranging, but Ben still hasn't fully grasped many of them. Number 2. Even though he has a Galvan tech symbol on his chest, it does not necessarily mean that his species is related to the Galvan. Number 3. The way he charges his attacks is based on Goku's Kamehameha chant in the Dragon Ball franchise. 3 facts about Gutrot that you didn't know. Number 1. His name was revealed by the future Dr. Animo, and his working name was Rotgut. Number 2. Members of his species are making and selling drugs like illegal love potions for the alien underworld. Number 3. When asked if he could create a cure for COVID-19, Derek answered that Gutrot could make a sterilizing gas but not a vaccine. 3 facts about Wampire that you didn't know. Number 1. He is the final alien introduced in Omniverse, as well as in the classic continuity as a whole. Number 2. While Vladets are one of the few known to prey on sentient species bigger than them, he is not the only known predatory alien in the Omnitrix. Number 3. As the Vladats are a functionally extinct race, Wampire and Lord Transil are the only remaining Vladats in the universe. Did you know that there is only one alien who I forgot to tell 3 facts about it? 3 facts about Mole-Stache that you didn't know. Number 1. Mole-Stache's voice was changed to a British accent in Breakpoint because the crew liked how it turned out. Number 2. Mole-Stache was initially planned to appear in No Honor Among Bros, where he would master his powers during a fight with Yetta, but the scene was cut for time. Number 3. He is technically counted as one of the few aliens who defeated Vilgax. However, he accomplished this when he traveled to the past and encountered a weaker Vilgax.